Here is the solution for day 3. Find the determinant of the matrix and don't use your calculator to do it. So determinants are found using diagonals method. 2 times 4 is 8 minus, and then 3 times 1 is 3. This determinant is 5. Question B, find the determinant by diagonals method. This time it's a 3 by 3. The technique was to rewrite column 1 onto the end of the matrix and to add column 2 on to the end of the matrix as well. Now we can do the diagonals. So 1 times 6 times 4, that's 24. Plus, and then 4 times negative 6 times negative 2, that's 48. Plus, and then negative 2 times 3 times 1, that's negative 6. Okay, that takes care of all of the diagonals that go downwards to the right. And notice how those products were added together. Now we're going to work on these upward diagonals, and we're going to subtract these products. So negative 2 times the 6 times the negative 2. That makes 24, and we're going to subtract that 24. Now 1 times the negative 6 times the 1. That's negative 6. We're going to subtract that negative 6. And then 4 times the 3 times the 4. That's 48. We're going to subtract that 48. The only thing left to do is to simplify this all out. Positive 48 and negative 48 cancel out. Positive 24 and negative 24 cancel out. Negative 6 minus negative 6 is 0. So the determinant of this one is 0. Now question C says find the determinant of that same matrix by expanding by cofactors. We skipped that topic in the book, so we can skip doing question C. However, let me show you the technique because it's pretty fast. Let's choose the numbers in the first row, the 1, 4, and the negative 2. And we're going to get the determinant using those numbers and manipulating the numbers in the other rows of the matrix. The very first number in the first row is 1. Now the next thing we're going to do is multiply that by the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix using the entries that are not in the same row or the same column with that 1. That would be using the 6, the negative 6, the 1, and the 4. Now we're going to go subtract and come over here and use this 4. And we'll multiply it by a determinant. And the determinant will contain the 4 numbers that are not in the same row with the 4 or the same column with that 4. So it's going to use the 3, the negative 6, the negative 2, and the 4. And then we're going to use a plus sign and then take this negative 2 and multiply it by a determinant. So what are the 4 numbers that are not in the same row or that same column as that negative 2? Well, that would be these 4 numbers right here. The 3, the 6, the negative 2, and the 1. So the only thing left to do now is to simplify this out. So this is 1 times, and then 24 subtract negative 6 is 30. Now minus 4 times, this is 12 subtract 12, which is 0. Now plus negative 2 times, and then 3 subtract negative 12 is 15. 1 times 30 is 30, this makes 0, this is negative 30, and 30 and negative 30 is 0. So notice you get the same answer as the diagonals method, but this other technique is called expanding by cofactors.